Hi, and welcome to the It Girl podcast. We're doing another solo episode today, which are my favorite. I was in the Hamptons all weekend, so I'm feeling a little rough, but I was excited to film this episode. So I originally was going to do a full mental health episode, but I asked on my Instagram story what questions you guys had. And there were a few mental health questions, and I realized that I want to designate a little bit more time to it. So I'll answer some of them today, but I was I was inundated with questions about body image. So I thought it would be interesting to do a body image episode. And I'm not necessarily going to speak as a public figure. I use that term very loosely, but there were a lot of questions of how do you keep your self-esteem with social media and all that? And I just want to talk about it as a woman in general, as a person in general, as someone who's been on social media for a long time, as everybody has. We all had Instagram since, high school, middle school, whatever. The youngins, since they were born, they've had Instagram and TikTok available to them. So I do think your body image and your self-esteem is definitely affected when you're more in the public eye, but I really just feel like it applies to everyone. I think everybody's living a public life at this point. Everybody's life is blasted on social media in some way, and we're so heavily encouraged to share everything, and we're critiqued and ridiculed and arguing with people online and criticizing each other. So I just feel like it's universal. And I'll answer some of the questions because I understand, wanting the insight as someone who's really public. But I just feel like it affects everybody. And I feel like it transcends being public. I think people were mean to me on the internet when I had 100 Instagram followers. People are just kind of nasty on the internet and critical of each other. And I feel like it's important just to speak to that in general, because I know how it feels from people when you are starting. I remember people in high school just being nasty and making fun of my Instagram. And there was nobody there. It's just people are like that. And so I just want to talk and speak on dealing with that in general. But I was overwhelmed by how many people really asked about body image, and that's something I've struggled with. So I lost 55 pounds when I first moved to New York. I was way heavier. I gained a ton of weight when I lived in LA. It was a really unhappy time. I didn't like living there. I feel like the body image and body standards when living in LA backfired on me, and it caused me so much stress and so much anxiety trying to fit in there. And I feel like I looked great when I got there. I was right out of college, and then the pressure, the comparison. I was hiking Runyon Canyon all the time, and then next thing you know, I gained 60 pounds, and it was a 2-year battle when I first moved to New York to lose that weight. So I feel like I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and I know what it takes to lose a ton of weight, and I know what it is like to look in the mirror and be like, how did I blink and I gained this much weight and my body looks so different and I lost so much control over my body? How did I do that? So I've been on both sides. And I feel like I just have a little bit of a different perspective now. I would say I'm the most insecure about my body. If there was anything I could wave a magic wand and change, it would be my body. I don't like my stomach. I don't like my arms. I don't like my legs. I don't like my butt. I don't like the back of my legs. I don't like the shape of my hips. I don't like the shape of my shoulders. I don't like the shape of my back, all of it. So I understand having terrible body image, but I also understand what it feels like to be in a place where you don't like your body, do the work, bust your ass, and lose it. And it's the most rewarding, unbelievable feeling. I'm trying to get back into that right now. I feel like I slipped into a really bad place with depression, and I slipped into a really bad place with overworking myself and not taking care of myself and not prioritizing things. And it is one of the worst feelings in the world to get super, super in shape and bust your ass to get in shape and then lose it. I know when I get back into the gym, I'm not going to be able to do what I was doing before. And that is so hard to conquer when you've worked so hard to get there. And it's you start from scratch. So I'm starting all over again right now. I've gone to the gym once. I got my gym membership, went to the gym once, and I was like, wow, I am not where I was, which is it's a tough blow and it's hard. But I think one of the things with body image, and I'll get to the questions, is one of the powerful things with your body is that for the most part, depending on your situation, you are in control. You are in control. It is possible to lose weight. It is possible to change little things that you want to change. And I don't think necessarily body image is all about pure acceptance. I think it also is about taking control. If you feel out of control in your body, you're not going to feel in control in your life. So if your body's in a place where genuinely it's not where you want it to be, and it's not just external insecurities or like a blinded view of what you look like, if there's genuinely something you don't like, it's amazing, I think, to switch into the mindset of knowing, you know what, I can do something about this. I know that I don't look right now the way I want to look, but I feel powerful knowing that I can do something about it. It's a fixable problem. Everything is fixable. Everything has a solution. So if you're in a place where something's a little bit not how you want it, things are fixable. Things are changeable, and you do have the power. And I think if you do it for your mental health, and I encourage everybody to move, and I think if you do it for your mental, the body results are just a bonus. I just think I want to encourage so many women to just do things the right way. Find role models who do things in a way that you're like, yeah, that's how I want to look in 10 years. I want to look like Giselle. I want to be tan. I want to have abs. I want to have a great butt. I want to be curvy still, but not, but healthy. I want to look like I work out and take care of myself and ingest things and eat things that make me glow and make me feel beautiful. I don't want to look like a fillered, sickly, I just think that sickly look is just indicative of a future of a lot of problems. I think I look at a lot of the women that are popular today and are major figures in fashion, and I am like, you in 10 years are just going to regret this so badly. I see the toll this takes on your body. You physically look 15 years older than you are. Can you imagine what you're going to look like later? I think there's a healthy way to do it. I think there's a healthy way to take care of yourself. I don't think we're encouraged to take care of ourselves in a healthy way. I think as women, we're encouraged to do things even working, girl boss, go, 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 hustle, 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 more, skinnier, 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 bigger, 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 flatter, flatter, flatter. It's always these horrible extremes. And I'm like, we have to remove the extreme from it, and we have to find the balance, and we have to find the health. We're not told eat healthy, take the best care of yourself. We're told do what you need to do to look good by any means necessary. And I'm like, there's a way to look good that isn't harmful. There just is. It doesn't have to be harmful. And I don't think there's anything, I think we fall on such extreme sides of the spectrum. It's either completely accept and love yourself the way you are, or massively change, follow the trends, do what you have to do by any means necessary, and sacrifice your health to do it. I don't think it has to be either or. I really think that if you find healthy role models and healthy ways to fix something that you think is a problem, you're going to feel empowered. You're going to feel good about yourself. And I almost feel like it's like a trick to keep us from feeling that way. It's like if we keep them running to gain weight and running to lose weight and running to gain it back and running to get implants and running to take them out, they won't even notice that they could have done this on their own and been empowered to just be healthy and just take care of themselves and just handle the basics and enjoy themselves. I know it sounds insane, but I truly feel like it's a conspiracy to keep women miserable. I really, really believe that. I think that they know if we're underfed and undertaken care of, or recovering from surgeries, or terrified of how we look, or terrified that we don't fit in, we will be more compliant. I know that sounds crazy, but I really believe that. It's so extreme every time. I'm like, why do you have to have the most insane BBL you've ever seen or be the skinniest version of yourself? Because it keeps us unhealthy. It keeps us moving towards an unrealistic goal. It keeps us either getting surgeries or starving. And what are you when you're starving? Exhausted. What are you when you're exhausted? Unhappy. I just think it's this vicious trick to keep us, I don't even know, honestly docile, honestly distracted, and unhealthy. And I think when we're unhealthy, we're more impulsive. I just think it's a trickle-down effect. And I just really feel that it is so manageable to be a good, fit, healthy version of yourself. It's so possible. It's so manageable. It will make you so happy mentally. And I really don't think that that's what's wanted on a global scale for women. I don't think that at all. I don't think the fashion industry wants that. I don't think any industry wants that. So I would heavily encourage, as much as I am a deep fashion lover, I couldn't survive without fashion. My life would, I'm not even joking, be meaningless without it. It fulfills me in a way that's like, I can't even describe to people. I cannot put into words how much I love clothes and fashion in the industry and media and entertainment. I love it to the core of my being. But do I think we can be heavily manipulated? Yes. Do I think keeping women ultra skinny is a manipulation? Yes. Do I think constantly getting us to change our views of what's beautiful is a massive manipulation? Yes. Be healthy, be happy, you'll be unstoppable. Just a fact. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. There's a lot of questions of people just talking about self-esteem in general and self-esteem with social media. And again, I don't even think it's good advice to say don't compare yourself. It's like, of course you're going to compare yourself. It's human nature. You compare yourself. If someone beautiful walks in the room when you're standing in line ordering a coffee, you're going to compare yourself. It's only natural. And I just think if you're doing everything you can to be the healthiest version of yourself, even if that means like walking 10,000 steps a day, even if that means just getting outside and walking, those comparisons and those insecurities are going to naturally dissipate. But I feel like we're kept on this hamster wheel of, I have to do it now. I have to do it now. It has to be faster. It has to be better. It has to be quicker. And it doesn't. It doesn't. If you are focused on your health and you are focused on just quite literally taking care of yourself from top to bottom and balance and mental health and joy and your mental fortitude and strengthening that, you will not be comparing yourself. You won't be obsessing over social media and you won't have time. Because honestly, if you're trying to hit 10,000 steps a day, you don't even have time to be on TikTok. So get your 10,000 steps, which I have found comes out to like 4 miles. Go walk 4 miles every morning. You won't have time to go on social media and compare yourself. I'm telling you right now, and you'll feel amazing. Men too. If you're going to the gym every day and you're doing everything you possibly can to be the best version of yourself, you don't need to do anything unhealthy. There's no rush. There's no rush. Social media makes you feel like it because everything is 2 seconds long and there's so much of it and you're inundated with it. But it's not real. Life is not moving that fast. Your body doesn't move that fast. Weight loss doesn't move that fast. Transformation doesn't move that fast. Growth doesn't move that fast. Your mental health doesn't move that fast. It takes time. Time is a huge part, I feel like, of becoming mentally and physically well. It's time, it's dedication, it's consistency. Consistency, by definition, is going to take time. You have to do it over and over and over again. So just because you're watching social media and it looks like somebody worked out in 35 seconds and looked that good, that is years in the making. That is years of work. And we're moving on this weird time scale that's made up by Instagram and TikTok that makes things feel like every 30 seconds something's changing and moving and people are doing more and people are doing all of this stuff. And it's the stuff you don't see. And life doesn't work like that. Life does not move at the same pace as the internet. So you have to remove yourself from the pressures of the internet because it is moving at a pace that is not real and not true. That is multiple people uploading multiple videos of years of hard work that is condensed down into 30 seconds. And it feels like 20 people are ahead of you, but you didn't see the time that it took them to get there. So stop trying to move at the pace of social media that is not real time. Things take weeks, things take months, things take years. It just doesn't feel like that when you're on TikTok because TikTok is in its own time. So when I see people on social media, I always think there is 5 years of gym work that I literally did not see that went into this. So don't be swayed by that and don't fall into that. Focus on balance, focus on health, and focus on your mental strength. Not other people, not Instagram, not TikTok. If it motivates you, great. If it doesn't, stop it. Stop it. Truly stop it. Somebody said, what do you do when you're not feeling well mentally? I've had a really rough couple of months, like a really, 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 really rough couple of months mentally. But I will say I took a break. I reevaluated. I took a step back and I just realized if I am just balanced, if I am just healthy, if I am just doing the things that make me feel good, like moving my body, if I am just eating well, if I am waking up at a reasonable hour, if I'm giving myself enough sleep, if I'm drinking enough water, if I am doing those things, if I am doing my skincare routine, if I am investing in my skincare and getting the things that make me feel good about myself, if I am doing those things, My mental health just comes along with it. I can assure you, if you look at yourself and you're like, I'm not feeling well mentally, it's like, are you ticking those basic boxes? Did you walk 4 miles today? Which I know feels like a lot, but it's not. Just keep going. Listen to music. It feels amazing. I fell off of it for like 6 months. I just started doing it again and I'm like, I feel like a different person. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Like, how did I let it get this bad? If you can say, okay, did I get a good movement in today? Doesn't have to be a HIIT workout, doesn't have to be anything crazy. It doesn't even have to be 4 miles. Go walk 1 mile. Go walk for 35 minutes. Go walk for 40 minutes. That's it. That's it. Did I move today? Did I drink water? Did I get out of bed instead of looking at my phone? Like those little teeny tiny things. Did I get dressed today? Did I clean up? Have I checked some things off my to-do list today and gotten a couple things, not everything, just a couple things. I guarantee you cannot say yes to all of those things and then say, I feel horrible mentally, just for that day. And that's a big thing, just for the day. I have switched my mindset and just said, I just need to feel good for today. I don't need to worry about tomorrow. I don't need to worry about next week. How do I feel today? And I promise, if you've gotten some movement, if you've gotten your coffee in the morning, you've treated yourself to your coffee, just those little teeny tiny things. I have had to really reevaluate and be like, okay, I think life is a sequence. This is going to sound really cheesy, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Life is a sequence of really small decisions. The big decisions are amazing and the big moments are amazing, but life is literally the teeny tiny moments. Life is literally getting up, walking to your favorite coffee shop, saying hello to your coffee girl in the morning, ordering your delicious, I'm a matcha girl, but ordering my delicious matcha, sitting down, drinking it, FaceTiming my best friend for 5 minutes in the morning, seeing how she's doing, checking in with her, getting off the phone, walking home, taking a shower, or putting on my workout clothes and going for a nice walk. Like, that's what it is. It's not the big, huge moments, because that's what every day is built up as. If you look at it as a sequence of small decisions and small things that you have to do for yourself and small moments with yourself, instead of chasing things and chasing the next big thing and chasing bigger and better, you just feel so much more fulfilled. Like, you have to take the time to just soak it in and soak in doing things for yourself. And I have tried to turn, like, I am that person that is like, instant dopamine hit. I need my phone. I need TikTok. I need to shop. I need to spend money. I need to do this. I need to talk to that guy. I need to do that. Like, just getting those like little hits of dopamine. It has become addictive for me. Like, I'll put my moisturizer on and I'm like, oh, my skin feels so good. I'm so happy. That was so nice. I took 35 seconds to like massage my face and do a little lymphatic while I'm putting on my moisturizer. Like, those little things that you do for yourself that you know are making you look and feel better. Even literally getting my matcha in the morning is my favorite part of the day, because I take 10 minutes to do something for myself and I like force myself to be in the moment and I force myself to just be present and let myself enjoy it. And I have become addicted to those moments instead of the scrolling, the buying, the all of that stuff, like those instant dopamine hits. I'm like, the dopamine is in those small moments where I'm doing the things I love and doing something small for myself. Like, I find my skincare routine to be deeply fulfilling to me because I'm taking 10 minutes to just lather myself in luxurious skincare items. Even when I do my little red light mask, I'm like, oh, that 5 minutes, I just made my skin look better. I just built collagen. I just relaxed for 10 minutes. And I'm going to jump because this is one of my favorite self-esteem tips that I've ever heard that I've been doing for the past like 2 weeks. So I'm no expert. I've only been doing it for 2 weeks, but I have felt the most massive difference. I find that my internal monologue is so cruel and so mean to me and so mean about my physical appearance and so mean about so many things about myself and constantly telling me that everybody hates me and all of these things. I do this for 20 minutes every day, and 20 minutes is really fucking hard. I'm going to tell you right now, 20 minutes is really hard. You set a timer on your phone for 20 minutes. I want you to perfect what you do for yourself in the morning. I want you to get out of bed when you first wake up, and I want you to perfect a 10, 15-minute routine, whether that's making a coffee, going to get one, making a tea, having a bone broth, whatever it is. Starting your day with bone broth, you'll feel like the most accomplished person ever. I just want to say that you'll feel like the skinniest, most unbelievable person in the world because you started your day with something warm, got your digestion going. It's slow. You have to drink it slow. It forces you to slow down in the morning, which is really hard for me because I feel like I need to jump into my life. But instead, drink something warm that you have to sit there and slowly enjoy. A testament and a practice in mental fortitude. But you set a timer for 20 minutes and it's so fucking hard. And you lay there and you close your eyes and you just repeat over and over again, I love myself. And you do everything you can to feel it from the top of your head to your toes. You feel it flow through your body. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. And I'm telling you, it's massive. You feel your levels just like go down. You feel your whole body relax. And those little 20-minute moments, that hour walk, that 20-minute talk with yourself for when you first wake up, you can do it. You can literally wake up, set the timer and do it right then and there. Put on some frequency noises or whatever you need to wake up. Put on light, happy music at a low level and do it then. I'm telling you, those little 20-minute things, those little 10-minute moments, that little 5 minutes. And even sometimes if don't have a ton of time, when I do my red light mask, I will lay there with my eyes closed, do my red light mask, know I'm doing what I can to make myself feel and look more beautiful. And I'm sitting there telling myself for 5 minutes while it's running, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. And you just have to say it till you believe it. You just have to say it till you feel it in your body. It's just a practice in changing the way that your brain works. Just change the way your brain thinks. Give it a little relief. Like I feel bad for my brain sometimes. I'm like, God, it must feel so exhausted. Like I'm exhausted being in here. I can't imagine how my brain feels. Like my brain probably wants a break from this nonsense that I'm constantly feeding it and showing it and thinking and making it obsess over. I'm like, this poor brain just has to be exhausted. So when you are saying positive things and you can just kind of feel your whole body lighten and lift and you can just feel yourself get lighter and you can feel your brain just like click into another wavelength that's just more relaxed, you realize like, oh my God, I'm really doing this. I'm really torturing myself. Like I am really what's causing this. It's amazing. And if you can find fulfillment in those little teeny tiny things that you do for yourself, I don't care what it is, drinking a tea, anything that makes you feel good, anything that makes you feel a little bit better or a little bit like that's what the woman I want to be would do. The woman I want to be would have a tea in the morning. The woman I want to be would do the red light mask. The woman I want to be would save the $150 for the eye cream and really relish in the 3 minutes she has to put that on every night and just feel it and enjoy it and slow down and let myself take this in and go, oh, I'm doing something for myself. I'm going to feel so great when I wake up tomorrow and I'm so much brighter. My skin's going to look so good. I'm going to feel so great. Oh, I lymphatic drained. I feel so much better. My body just feels better. Like just those little things, they all play into each other and it's all about wanting to be, envisioning the person you want to be and stepping into it and practicing the things that she would practice. And do you want to be someone who's heavily insecure and has a eating disorder or has disordered eating and is on a medication and doesn't feel good all the time and doesn't have any energy because they're not eating? Like, is that the person you want to be? Or is she just a beautiful, glowing, fit, happy, healthy, functional person? You know, if that's who you want to be, you train your mind to make the decisions that person would make that decision. And I'm telling you, you will feel so good and so proud of yourself because it really is hard. It really is. Even the little 5-minute rituals, it's hard. But the practice of doing those hard things are what's going to change your brain. And it's what's going to build your confidence back up because you're going to show yourself that you can do the things you set your mind to. And if you can do anything you set your mind to, why can't you be the skinniest, hottest, fittest girl in the world? You can do anything you set your mind to. You're strong. You're capable. You're mentally there. You're mentally ready. You know? So I don't know. That's my body image advice. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's helpful. I don't know if it resonates, but that's truly how I feel about it. And those are the things that I've been doing on a daily basis to try to just kind of beat this horrible pressure and this horrible energy that's put on us as women, and especially as women who love fashion and love the industry and love media and just watching people waste away. You have to realize what a manipulation all of that is. And I really, to my core, believe that it is to, no joke, slow us down and make us less successful and make us tired. I really believe that. I think they like keeping us chasing something. I really do. Whether it's for money, whether it's control, whatever you think the reason is, I do think that media and fashion and social media and all of this is, I do believe it's a conspiracy. I really do. Just to keep us, I think it's for everything. I think it's just to keep the world distracted. I think they want men and women distracted. I think they want everybody chasing an unreasonable goal and spending their money. I don't think at any point has there ever been, on a large scale, has fashion or media tried to promote to us being happy, being content, being mentally strong, being fulfilled. Because if we're fulfilled, what are we going to buy? If you're fulfilled and you find happiness in yourself, what are you going to buy? In their mind, I think. In the hive mind, I think that's the collective thought. If women are happy, if women have found out that they have the power to look however they want to look, and they have the control over themselves, and they have control over how they feel, and they have control over their minds, and they have control over their own insecurities, what would they buy? You know? And I find enjoyment in buying the little things for myself. So I'll always be into that, and I'll always want to buy things for myself. But I really do think you just have to think, what's the motivation? Does this brand or does this TikToker really care if I'm happy and healthy? Do they really care? Does that model really care if I look at her and feel bad about myself? Probably not. Probably not. So I would just, be smart, be critical in how you consume things. Be critical in even this. Be critical in how you consume. Be critical in how you interpret things. Be critical of how things make you feel. Be critical of social media. Be critical of, watching these TikToks all day makes me feel like shit about myself when I could actually be outside walking. I could be at the gym walking on the treadmill. I could be going to yoga. I could be doing Pilates. I could be doing a face mask and just relaxing and thinking about how nice it is that this face mask is nourishing me and nourishing my skin. Just food for thought. Just some food for thought. Just something to think about. But this has been my body image episode. I don't know. My body image is all over the place. So this is just basically my belief system. But I am at Bailey T. Taylor. We are at It Girl, the series. And you're all beautiful. You're all amazing. And I really just want anyone listening to know you have the power to look and feel however you want to look and feel. And you don't need anything outside. You need some feet to walk on, some arms to lift some weights, and a really, 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 really strong brain, which you can build for yourself, and you can have and do anything you want. Anything you want. And you don't need any money, and you don't need any stuff, and you don't need any comparison to do it. You can do it. I really believe that. You can do it. You can do whatever you set your mind to. I believe that. And we will be back next week with another It Girl.
It Girl.